going around. But Philip T. Woodruff, I want to go to you on this first. This seems like an impossible situation. This is, depraved indifferent to human life is what the charge is against former Officer Chauvin. And that's fairly clear. And there's a reason for the anger, but now you have outside groups using that anger in order to foment a completely different, actually anti-Black agenda. Your thoughts?
I want to say George Floyd's name. I want to say Breonna Taylor. I want to say Ahmaud Arbery, because I want to recenter on them. You're right. It's an impossible task, because democracy in this moment is an impossible task. It doesn't mean we won't get it done, because we've done impossible things before, but the stakes are exactly that high. I gotta say, I'm shaking a little bit right now because of the anger of this moment where we have communities who are literally bleeding out on the streets, having watched one of their own so callously, slowly executed on film with self-knowledge, imagining that that was going to be okay. And then their rage, it's enough of a spectacle, it's enough of a game to some groups of people that they'll use that to advance their own entertainment. But to imagine that it's going to be easy in the face of all of that, after the several weeks where we've seen the callous weaponization of whiteness in Central Park, the protestations of innocence, that nothing happened in Georgia until the film became clear, as if we haven't been talking about this for the last 6 years. And by 6 years, I mean for the last 400. That in the face of that, you're asking communities to trust the law enforcement that they're protesting that they can't trust. That's incredibly difficult. And Chief Colina is a good man and runs a good department in the right way. And he's absolutely right. We have seen an unprecedented number of chiefs. We've even started seeing police unions coming out and saying, this is unacceptable. Can't do it. But we're so late to the game to pay these debts of the ways we've structured our society to be okay with this. As if we're just waking up today. Like today was the first day we realized the structures are set up to do this to Black people, to ignore the worth of Black bodies. Today, years old, we've decided that this is the day that it's not okay. And so we can start fresh. We're not fresh. We're not even close to fresh. We spent most of the history of this country saying that Black bodies are expendable. They are there for our labor. They are there for our entertainment. They're there for our pleasure. They're not there for themselves. We're not here for ourselves. We're here for some other people. And so to imagine we can just erect systems of trust in institutions in the face of that, it's not possible. And that's exactly why these faux protests, which we've known about since the first day. I've been on the phone with Chief Arredondo from Minneapolis, but through text message and through phone calls since the first day. We've known that we're there, but it's why that is so cynically vulgar. And it's so enraging because it's part of the piece. That system that allows that to happen, the culture that allows that to happen, is the same culture that you can see on Officer Chauvin's face. And I don't know where you go to protest when the protest isn't safe. But I gotta say that the very premise of America is broken when the First Amendment right is used to re-victimize you. And it's a terrifying time and an exhausting time to be Black.
More than well said. Jelani, it feels